Hi, I'm interested in the apartment you have listed for rent. Could you please give me some more details about it?
Sure thing. The owner's name is Mary, and it will be available for rent from June. Mary recently renovated the apartment by upgrading the kitchen cabinets and repainting the walls. Hence, the price increases from $11,000 to $13,000.
That's acceptable. Could you provide some insights into the apartment's amenities?
Absolutely. You will love the brand new lighting fixtures and carpeting. The apartment's flooring is made of wood, which gives a warm and cozy feeling.
That's great to hear. Are there any household appliances?
The landlord had plans to purchase a dishwasher, but there's not enough space for it in the apartment.
I see. How about laundry facilities? There's a laundry machine available on the premises, but you would need to use a card to operate it. Okay, that's good to know. Is there a stove in the kitchen?
Yes, definitely. There is an electric cooker in the apartment, and the landlord permits its use on the balcony, where you can soak up some fresh air.
Perfect. I often cycle to work. I want to know whether the building has relevant facilities for parking.
Unfortunately, there's no dedicated locker to store a bike. However, there are racks available that you can use to keep it safe.
All right. That's not a problem. Is there any video surveillance in the building?
I'm not entirely sure about that, but I can speak with the landlord and gather more details. Nevertheless, the building has full-time security, which should provide peace of mind.
Okay, that's good to know. Are there any amenities available in the building?
Yes, the apartment building provides free access to swimming pool classes, which is a fantastic addition to the apartment.
That sounds great. Can I see the apartment in person?
Certainly. The owner is available on Monday, but only in the evening. How about 7:40 p.m.? Would that work for you?
That's perfect. Where should we meet?
The address is 236 Carriage Road, Kerridge. We can meet you at the entrance.
Thanks for that. How do I get there?
You can take the bus west to the intersection until you spot a red brick multi-story building. That is the library. Then you walk down the street until you reach the park, and the apartment building is located right across from it.
Part 2.
Okay,
You'll hear
I
an
see.
HR representative of Earn and Learn giving some information about her company. First, you have some time to look at questions 11 to 16. Now listen carefully and answer questions 11 to 16.
Welcome to all of you. Can everybody see and hear me? Good. I'm Sarah Connor, an HR representative of Earn and Learn. I have been asked today to talk to you about our company. So for those of you who don't know very much about the company, let me start by giving you some basic information about it. Earn and Learn started nearly 20 years ago. It is not a charity but a for-profit company that enables promising entrepreneurs to make money while traveling. During the past 10 years, it has grown rapidly and has gained great influence in most countries of the world. We have a partnership with the school and take a large number of recent graduates from the business school. So if you are a recent graduate, I'd say you can consider applying to our company. Before your application, you might be curious about what sort of places you could go to. There are 4 main locations, but you also have the freedom to submit a different location, and if they can make the necessary arrangements, you can go. The first country, Earn and Learn. And Learn established locations was the U.S., where you may choose from multiple locations as long as you can commit to their more rigid schedule of August to December. Also, you could do the Australia internship. That one is really cool. You work at a wildlife shelter and learn about the business practices of nonprofit organizations. You do have to be willing to commit 8 months for that one, though. Perhaps that's a long time to be so far away, but I would say it is really an amazing opportunity. I don't know whether some of you are in decent physical shape. If so, the South Africa internship is another exciting one. You learn a lot about sustainable farming, but you would be doing some of the manual labor involved in maintaining a farm. Indeed, it's hard work, but I think you would definitely be able to do it. It may be wise to wait until after their summer is over, so it's not so terribly hot. In addition, there is a most recently established location in India. This one gives you more of a study abroad feel, given that they arrange a host family for you to stay with. In the other locations, you live in an apartment with other interns, so this is definitely a unique experience.
Before you hear the rest of the talk, you have some time to look at questions 17 to 20. Now listen and answer questions 17 to 20.
Regardless of where you go, at the end of the program, you get a global traveling certificate as long as you can explain your experience. You can provide a written log of what you did. I recommend writing journal or blog entries about what you do every day or a weekly summary of each day. Of course, you don't have to write up a formal report or anything like that, and you need to apply for it once you prepare to return. Some students may want to know whether this is a paid internship. Actually, you have to pay for the flight there yourself, but you have the opportunity to create your own small business, which could earn you money if it's successful, so basically, you pay for it all up front. But when you're there, you can find ways to make money. That is to say, you pay for 2/3 of the cost up front as a deposit and then give the final installment 1 month prior to your return. Finally, I have to remind you that you need a health check before you go to make sure you're not going to spread any communicable diseases. In addition, before you go, you don't have to attend any meetings or workshops. You'll meet everyone you'll be working with once you get there. Okay, well, that's all I've time for today. Thanks for listening, and I'm happy to take any questions if you have them.
That is the end of part 2. You now have half a minute to check your answers.